I suck at poker. My strategy is completely imbalanced. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, and I pretty much rely on exploiting the really obvious mistakes that people are making left, right, and center. When it comes to playing against professionals, it's not really different. Everyone is just a human being who is trying to deal with all of the shit that makes poker hard. There's a fuckload of variance, there's a fuckload of confusing spots, anyone can do anything at any time, most decisions are close, most decisions suck, unless you're at top of range, you're barely winning the pot most of the time. And this is all just normal, this chaos is just part of the fucking game. We miss that, and you can easily fall into a sort of mindset of everyone else knows what they're doing, how am I going to beat them, this is going to be really hard. It's all in your head. Whether you suck or not is completely relative. Who are you comparing yourself to? Every single human being sucks compared to the theoretical ideal of poker. Everyone is making mistakes all of the time. Even though poker's complicated, we play relatively simple, predictable strategies all of the time. I mean, look at how many fucking pros are just range betting a third everywhere. And you know why? Because it fucking works, because it prints money, because it's hard to deal against range bet third unless you put a few hundred hours into working on it. Or you pay someone who specializes in exploiting someone who range bets third. And then they'll just tell you. And then you can just do it if you can get over yourself, if you can actually know what to do, and then overcome the emotional barriers to doing it. The strategy isn't that complicated. It's everything around it. It's the pressure of the money. It's the pressure of trusting yourself to execute. It's, once you know what to do here, what if he exploits me? The big wake-up call that hit me was that if someone's trying to exploit me, they're exploitable themselves. If someone is going to be imbalanced to take EV from me, say bluffing all the time or never bluffing, as soon as I figure that out, it costs them a hell of a lot of money. When you realize that, you can be proactive about identifying where your opponents are weak and overfolding, where they're exploiting you by feigning strength, and when you can start actually approaching the whole game that way, proactively looking for where the imbalance is, where are you making big, dumb, obvious mistakes, where are you scared shitless and passing on these marginal opportunities. Because when you see where you're doing that, you'll see where everyone else is doing that too. And then you can start taking advantage of it instead of bluffing yourself and missing all this free money, passing on the opportunities that are right in front of your face if you're willing to look. The process doesn't have to be complicated, you just actually have to get real.